Welcome to Tradinglounge and the European indices for the 4th of March. We'll look at the DAX and the FTSE. So with the DAX here, as you know, I found this particular whole move up here really quite messy and difficult to count. So I've got two counts on it. I know that this is corrective here, so we were looking for a move higher, which we have, and that can also be a top as well. We can look at it in two ways. As wave 1 here, back for wave 2 next, and then up for 3, 4, 5, or we can have a top in place. So we'll, as we talked about yesterday with this particular pattern here, so looking at wave 4 here with an A wave and a B wave and a C wave, just finishing in 3 waves, so we need to be careful about that. So we've got 5 waves up through here, which we'll look at in a moment, but any retracement level through here would be nice to understand. So we could say that if the market moved below this particular space, then we would have a problem at that point in time. So we don't really want to see the 13,900 become the retested resistance. If that's the case, then the market's likely to move further than that. Obviously the support's at 13.5 and part of group 2 here, so all of group 2, 65, 72 in here, the 13,720 and the 80, that's the real support. But we, at the same time, we wouldn't want to see this this level here become the retested resistance at that point, because that would put us into a short position below there as such. But at the same time, we, being this 5 waves up here, would expect this to play out as an ABC pattern coming into play here. So we can have a look at that on the 1 hour chart. So we can just label this here as an ABC. Probably need to come down in 1 degree of structure, but anyway, you get the idea. So yesterday we counted 5 waves up through here. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, looking for the turn, so the ABC coming back into this space. So the thing here now is that on the long side, we'll talk about the long side, we were looking for that high there. So I can see that that's 5 waves down here. I'm not sure if that's going to be the A wave, the B wave and the C wave and move up and then down from that point, or we have it all in there already. So we might just have a look at that on the 20 tick chart and just see if we can figure that out. So that's a nice 5 wave structure down from the top. So very nice impulse wave. And then this scenario here that hasn't really pulled back up to its 50-60% retracement level at this point, but close, but not quite. So it could do that. We could get just a simple 5 wave structure up there and down from that point. Look, I guess the best way to look at this is that we have 5 waves here. That means that after a correction, be it this one or be it this one, we're going to get another 5 down. So even if it does rally here, don't chase it, let it go, and look for the short side over here for that. But once that does come down through here, then we can, let's say that it doesn't rise up there, then we would use these tops as the long trade at that point. And if it does move up there, well, then we'll use that one. But at the same time, we can bring these down to these levels here as well. So look, it's not really going to make much difference in the short term here. If there is a rally as an A and a B and a C wave, that would still need to come down a bit further. If there is a rally, then don't chase it, because it will come down again based on this 5 wave structure here, and we'll pick it up from that point. So I'm just going to clean these up here, because I probably won't come back to this space for a while. 20 ticks. Come back to the hourly chart here just for the moment. We don't need that. So lost our, oh, that was coming through there, right, the 14,000. So we don't need both of those. So we can I'll just put it above here for the time being on 14.1, okay? And of course that's a B wave there. It should be 1 degree smaller, but it's just quicker to use those. So let's just see how this plays out here first. So you know that if it does drop, then that's the high that we're looking for to go long on at that point. If it moves past this and the 13.9 becomes the retested resistance, then we need to look lower at that point. Okay, let's have a look at the FTSE. So with the FTSE, I still don't have any answers to all of this. It's a little bit tricky, but as mentioned over the last few videos, we're looking at wave 3 here, an A and a B and a C and a D and an E wave here. For wave 4, can wave 4 move lower? Probably, because there's pressure on the markets at the moment to move lower. But I have to say, we've got, we've just got these sets of 3 waves here. That's 3 waves, that's 3 waves, that's 3 waves, that's 3 waves, and now this is 3 waves here. I can count this as being impulsive here. So that means we could do the same here. You could probably get 3 waves out of this as well, as an A and a B. Yeah, an A and a B into this one here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in this case, we'll just put it here for the moment, there for that. And I mean, the market's kind of bearish in a way, so we just got to, in the US that is anyway, so this can pull back down into this space and then move up from there. It can move down in, those an ABC and move up. So I'll pick up that tomorrow and we can drop that down to the next one lower here. But at the same time, I don't want to short it unless we've breached this here. But then again, we've got this here. So to short it into this space here wouldn't be the go. So if you wanted to short it, then now is the time to short it. Okay, so if you wanted to short it, you would short it here and then put the stop up here for that. I'm kind of basing this on the NASDAQ has got to go lower, so I'm thinking these will need to go lower as well, but that would be the sort of little short trade in there for that. But if we get a nice ABC in this space down to this point, then we'll look at trading on the long side, and we can work with our current triangle pattern here, which is a bit of a doozy, but that's probably the best way to get this. The only other way, I mean, if this just drops straight through down here, because we will look to do a proper short if this 6.5 becomes the retested resistance here. But while it's above the level, we must be, we've got to be on the right side at the right time. Now, the market's sitting on this level as support, so we're looking for trade setups on the long side. So that would be one here. We could probably get a better position if it pulls back. But we just need to wait. So we're getting in there. We're getting there. We'll just see how it plays out. Alrighty. So nothing really to see here for the FTSE at the moment. But we are seeing weakness on the US markets, and US stocks are starting, the NASDAQ stocks pushing down, pulling the NASDAQ down. So it's probably a good idea to watch that video. Because it's going to influence these markets. Alrighty, cheers.